Welcome back to Fix It in Post. My name is Nick, and today we are going to create the double helix from your famous chemistry class that you attended in high school. And I bet you can tell that teacher who told you you'd never get anywhere with science, you did, because you're learning how to make a double helix in After Effects. So check this out. Whoa. Isn't that amazing? And I'm using this plugin called Trapcode Form, and I apologize if you don't have the plugin. Try and get it from somewhere. You can get the demo from redgiantsoftware.com. It's a great plugin. It comes in handy, and it just makes things look really, really cool. Anyway, let's just dive into it. We'll make a new, let's delete this. I'll make a new comp. We'll call it DNA, 1920 by 1080. Make sure the frame rate's 2997 and 10 seconds. Okay. Let's make ourselves a solid. And let's drag Trapcode Form. I just go into the presets and type form, found form. Here it is, and the Trapcode. Fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to the base form. And what we're going to make first is the strandy bits in the middle, these bits here. So I don't know what you call these, the struts, like the bike spokes. Anyway, we'll go in here, Trapcode Form's on there, let's go to the effects control. Now we'll go to the base form, and what we're going to do is we're going to reduce this to 1, the Z to 1, and we'll reduce this to 2, and we're going to turn up the particle size to 3, just so that we can see it in the meantime. Okay, so let's spread these out. 270, yeah. So keep it about 70. I would probably drop it to about 50 so there's a bit more space. But yeah, spread it out like that. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to turn up the particles in Y. There you can see, joining the strands together. Now we'll come down here. I'll just undock this for a sec, colors panel. We'll come back to that. Just so we have a little bit more space. Going to come down here and we're going to go to twist and disperse. And let's turn this twist up to 6. And there you go. You're pretty much halfway there. Not bad, hey? Now we're going to call this double helix strands. And we'll duplicate it. And we'll call this double helix, I don't know, outside. Good name, good name. Okay, let's go back to this. So we don't need the particles in X so much. Let's go back and make this 2 again. And we'll just uncheck this so we can see what we're doing. And oops, I undid, sorry, I didn't mean to do that one. I meant particles in Y reduced to 2. And we'll turn this one off. And we've already got it twisted in the right position. So what we're going to do is we're going to build up the ones around the outside. So we do that by increasing the particles in X. So let's do that. And voila. Voila. Not bad, hey? And so if we turn both of them on, we've got this. Now, all we need now is a camera. So what we'll do is grab the camera and I press C, or you can go up here and I go for the orbit tool. So there's 3 tools you got here. You got the unified camera tool, orbit tool, track tool, and the Z camera tool. So what I want is the orbit tool. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down shift and I'm going to pull to the left, or the right, sorry. And then I'm going to hold down shift and I'm going to pull it down, about there. And then I'm going to press C until I get to the Z zoom, and I'm going to hold down shift and zoom straight in. And now I'm going to do the XY tool. That's just pressing C until I get that tool. And just till I position it in a place where I feel like it fills the screen in a nice way. And I think that's not bad. Okay, so we're going to go here. It's clearly too big, so I'm going to reduce the size to 2. And I'm also going to reduce the bottom one to 2. Now I also like to do is increase random, size random, and opacity random, just to kind of give it a sort of more of an organic feel. And same with the top one, I like to do that as well. So let's just do that. Cool. Might even increase the particles in X just a little bit, just to kind of give it more of a solid line. So there you go. Now, we want to get it to twist like round and round like in our previous version. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the world transform, and we're going to go and twist it in. That's the wrong way. Sorry, I meant X. That's the one. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a keyframe on that. And we'll press U to bring it all up. And then we'll go to the end keyframe. And we'll make this, let's see, just say 180. I think that'll be enough. So as you can see, it'll move quite slowly. And we'll do the same with the bottom one as well. Alright, here we go. So watch this magic. Whoa, it's a double helix. Looks a bit like a snail shell, doesn't it? Sort of, I don't know, like a fan? Anyway, let's make this even sexier by pressing A and then A again. Well, A and then A immediately. Let's turn the aperture up. Let's turn the depth of field up. Oh, the aperture is quite high, isn't it? And it's about 182. And let's bring the focal distance so that the focus is more towards the front of the DNA. It's probably too much aperture. Let's dial that down just a bit so I can see a bit more of it. Looks a bit better. So now it's looking a bit more sexy. And if you're feeling a bit more savvy, we can even, keyframe that depth of field so it rolls to the back. So we'll put a stopwatch at the beginning. Oops. Focus distance, sorry, is what I meant to say. Keyframe the focus distance, and then let's roll to the back, and just move this until you get something that's in focus at the back. So let's have a look. And there you go. Not bad, eh? Alright. Now, how do you do that disperse trick? Pretty easy. So let's go to about 4 seconds. And here's the disperse. Let's click that, and we'll go to about 1 second, and let's just dial this all the way up until it sort of explodes. Likewise, let's go to this keyframe, and then go to the top one and do the same thing. Make a keyframe, and we'll press J to go back to the last keyframe, and then we'll disperse this as well. So it looks like it's exploding, really. It'll bring up U, and you can see those keyframes. Now what I like to do is easy ease these, so it looks a bit more interesting. And right click and keyframe velocity. Let's make this 80, and let's make this 80. Pretty neat, huh? Okay, so let's make the background, which is basically some blue. Let's pick a blue, nice blue. That's slightly darker blue. What do you think? Alright, that one's good. And we'll also make another. We'll make a white-ish color. When I mean whitish, I mean a white color. Whitish. It's like I pretty much just chose white. I mean, come on, Nick. Come on. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's probably, well, I don't think you can feather any more than that, but that'll do. Okay, and here we go. Not bad. And that's how easy it is to create a double helix in After Effects using Trapcode Form. Hope this has been useful. Tune in next week for another tutorial and something cool that I will figure out during the week, and I will share it with all of you on this YouTube channel, Fix It in Post. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.